Have you ever caught yourself wondering if a woman is secretly interested in you, maybe even when she's not saying it out loud? You've seen the signs before, but are you sure you're reading them correctly? Well, what if I told you that the clues to her attraction are right in front of you, hidden in plain sight, and that all you have to do is pay attention to the subtle details? In the next few minutes, we're going to uncover 7 powerful, almost invisible signs that tell you she's quietly drawn to you, but just hasn't made it obvious yet. These aren't your usual surface-level signals. We're talking about the hidden cues that most men overlook, but could change the way you see her. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have a crystal-clear understanding of how to spot these attraction signals with ease, and how to use them to your advantage. Trust me, once you know what to look for, you'll start to notice things you never even realized were there. 7 hidden signs a woman secretly wants you. Sign number 1, she initiates contact. When a woman likes you, she won't wait around for you to reach out first. She'll find reasons to contact you, even if it's about something small or casual. It could be a message about something you mentioned in passing, or even a simple check-in to see how your day is going. It's not always about texting. Sometimes it's about how she interacts with you in person. If she's consistently the one to start conversations, or if she's engaging more than usual, it's a solid indication she's interested. Example, maybe you casually mentioned a book you were reading last week, and the next day, she texts you out of the blue saying, "Hey, did you finish that book yet? I'm curious what you think about the ending." She's thinking about you and wants to stay connected. That's a powerful sign that she's interested. Sign number 2, body language that tells a story. Body language is one of the most powerful ways someone expresses attraction. Women especially give off signals through their body that tell you exactly how they feel. If she's leaning in when you speak, maintaining strong eye contact, or mirroring your movements, these aren't just accidental gestures. They're signs of attraction. When she feels comfortable and drawn to you, her body naturally gravitates toward yours, physically and emotionally. Keep an eye on these subtle movements. They'll tell you everything you need to know. Example, notice how she positions her body around you. If her chest is facing you and she tilts her head slightly when listening to what you say, that's a sign she's not just hearing you. She's fully engaged. If she touches her hair, adjusts her posture, or faces her feet towards you, those are all subconscious signs of attraction. These little things might seem insignificant, but when you put them together, they tell a much bigger story. Sign number 3, she finds ways to compliment you. Compliments can be a tricky thing, but when a woman likes you, her compliments will go beyond the surface level. Sure, she might mention your appearance now and then, but more often, she'll compliment things that show she's paying attention to you on a deeper level. These compliments might focus on your personality, your intelligence, or your passions. She's letting you know that she admires more than just how you look. She's attracted to who you are as a person, which is a much stronger form of attraction. For example, if she tells you something like, "You always know exactly what to say," or "I really admire how passionate you are about your goals," that's not just flattery. She's letting you know that she values your mindset, your character, and your ambitions. That's a sign of deeper emotional attraction. Sign number 4, she's always available. When a woman is interested in you, she will make time for you. Life can get busy, and everyone has their own schedule. But if she consistently agrees to plans or rearranges things just to spend time with you, it's a clear sign that you're a priority in her life. It's not just about being available. Watch how she responds when you suggest plans. If she seems genuinely eager to spend time with you, that's a strong indicator that she values your company and wants to get to know you better. Example, think about it. When you suggest grabbing a coffee or going for a walk, if she's always enthusiastic about making it happen, even if it's last minute, that's a sign she's making you a priority. She could have other things going on, but she's choosing to make time for you. That's someone who's truly interested. Sign number 5, she pays attention to the details. A woman who's attracted to you will remember the small things you've said. These aren't just passing comments. They're things you might not even realize are important. But to her, they show that you're someone worth paying attention to. Whether it's your favorite food, a hobby you mentioned in passing, or a personal goal you've shared, if she brings up these small details later on, it's a huge sign she's invested in what you've said. She's thinking about you outside of your interactions. For example, you might have casually mentioned that you love Italian food, and a few weeks later, she says, "There's a great Italian restaurant in town that you have to try." That's not just casual conversation. It's her remembering something you shared, showing she listens and cares about your preferences. If she remembers these details and uses them in conversation, it's because she's trying to connect with you on a deeper level. She's paying attention because she's invested in you. Sign number 6, her friends give you clues. Sometimes, a woman won't come out and say it directly, but her friends might give you clues about her feelings. If she's attracted to you, her friends may tease her when you're around, or ask you questions that reveal her interest in you. They might subtly try to gauge your feelings, or just drop hints to see if you're into her as well. This could be a playful way of her testing the waters, and if her friends are engaging with you, it's a sign they're helping her figure out how you feel. For example, if you're hanging out with a group of her friends and they start asking things like, "So what's your idea of a perfect date?" Or, "You two seem to have a lot in common, huh?" That's a sign they're paying attention to the chemistry between you two. Also, if you catch them glancing at you while she's talking, it could be because they're trying to figure out if you're interested in her too. The way her friends react around you can give you valuable insight into her feelings. Sign number 7, she opens up. When a woman starts sharing personal details about her life, whether it's about her family, her past, or her hopes for the future, it's a strong sign she trusts you. Emotional intimacy is a huge indicator of attraction. She's allowing herself to be vulnerable with you, which means she feels safe and comfortable in your presence. This level of openness is a big deal because it shows she values the emotional connection you share. When a woman opens up, she's inviting you into her world, and that's a sign she wants to get closer to you. Example: imagine you're having a deep conversation about your childhood, and she starts sharing stories about her family, her dreams, or even her fears. She might say something like, "I've always wanted to travel the world, but I'm scared of flying alone," or, "I have a complicated relationship with my dad, and it's something I'm working through." This is emotional intimacy at work. She's letting you into her world, showing that she trusts you with things that are important to her. All right, now that we've gone through all 7 signs a woman might be secretly attracted to you, I want to hear from you. Which of these signs have you noticed in your own life? Do any of them sound familiar? Maybe you've experienced one of these moments with a woman you know? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. I'd love to know which signs resonated with you the most. And hey, if you found these tips helpful and you're starting to recognize these signs, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm posting fresh, actionable relationship advice every week to help you understand the subtle cues women give and to help you make the most of them. You don't want to miss out on these tips if you're serious about taking your relationship game to the next level. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Remember, attraction can be subtle, but if you're paying attention, the signs are all around you. The key is not just noticing them, but taking action on them when you see them. Confidence is key. If you can read the signals and trust your intuition, you'll be much more in control of your interactions and connections with women. At the end of the day, your relationships are a reflection of how you value yourself. So take that confidence, stay strong, and keep learning. Trust the process, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep building those connections and making the most of the signs you're given.